what's up? This is Kellen from Wizard Tricks, and I am back in California. As you can see, beautiful sunset by the beach. It's actually really nice out. It's getting dark, which is why I have my light on, but it's beautiful out. I want to talk to you today about the Global Challenge results from Wizard Unite Fan Fest. Really cool stuff going on, and I want to tell you all about it. But first, I have some port keys because I really want to wrap up the Brilliant Registry. So I have a ton of port keys that are done, and one of them includes, or one or two of them, I think I have two left, maybe one or two left, and they are in, they're basically in my walked port keys already. So I'm gonna be able to walk them and have that done. So figured I'd go through that with you guys and finish up some port keys and see what I get. In fact, actually, I'm gonna back out of this because I was about to forget my elixir, which would be horrible. Plus, I'm getting an extra 25% XP, which is part of that global challenge that I was just mentioning. But first, you got to make sure to put one of those on. I actually used a handful of them at Wizard Unite Fan Fest for a good reason, because we were killing it with the XP. I got so much. In fact, I probably could have done more if I would have used more potions, or more elixirs rather, but I didn't, and that's okay. Fine by me. But now I definitely want some XP with the bonus that we're getting. So does anyone have this problem that it's like really hard to like get the port keys to pop up? I like may do it fast. I'm gonna turn off my AR mode on this real quick. If you didn't know how to do that, if you have problems with them, if you turn off your AR, then it'll help with the port keys going a little bit quicker, especially if you aren't in a place where you can go. You kind of just end up going right into them. And this looks like it's going to be one of my brilliant port keys, which is excellent. But it's also a good way to go through them really fast if you're in a closed space, or you're like in a room with not a lot of places to walk. I would definitely recommend just turning off your AR mode just for a minute. You can always go back and turn it on, but if you go to the setting menu, you can just turn it off, and then that way you don't have an issue with that. Also, extremely hard to find anything. I always have such a hard time with these. I know I keep complaining, but every single time I do one of these on film, I always complain about how difficult it is to actually find anything. Like, there we go, there's one. But totally a pain, especially when I'm doing it on film. It's so boring just to like sit here and watch me wait for one to pop up. So I am sorry for that, but you know what? This is not my problem. This is like not my fault it takes so long. But you definitely, it helps if you turn it to the side. I know I have it on the side right now, which probably makes it a little tough to actually even see me right now. So, but you have to do them. So turn them side by side. That's a great tip if you're doing these brilliant ones. If you have any left, or if they're like this in the future, and they're kind of moving like they are on the Hogwarts Express, I definitely recommend turning it to the side. It'll make it so much easier to see and get them. So there you go, 5 of 5. I've actually completed it, the registry. I'm gonna rank up and complete my registry, which is awesome. There we go. A completed Brilliant event officially is done. Back to Hogwarts, all wrapped up. Let's just do a couple more of these. I have a couple 10Ks in here as well, so so maybe get something real good. These end up being, a lot easier because you just move around and it's much more like self-paced, which I like the experience. If I wasn't filming, I think I would definitely prefer the Hogwarts Express, but since I'm filming, it makes it a little bit tough to do. It just takes longer. So if you're like, you don't have a lot of time, it takes a little bit of effort to actually go through them and get them. So let's see, there's one. I'm definitely hoping for some major XP. That's what I really want. I don't need any ingredients at all. So any ingredients are pretty much like worthless to me right now. I have plenty of everything. I can brew pretty much anything I want at the moment. Arthur Weasley, had plenty of him. Not that much. I mean, I'll take the family XP, but that's just whatever. Oh, it's gonna rank up. I have so much I can place down right now. It's crazy. from the event. I'm gonna do a whole video actually just doing that, because there's just a ton of stuff that I can place. And I thought it'd be a really cool video to let you guys see everything, all the foundables that I can return now after the Brilliant event, or not the Brilliant event, the Wizards Unite Fan Fest. Oh, and that's one of the Chinese fireball eggs. Excellent. I actually have plenty of those, but I actually really want some of the Viper Tooth, I believe, is the one I really need. And this is the other Brilliant event port key. So I'm gonna like sit for a minute and do this. There we go, there's one. Oh, almost missed it. Like I said, I don't really want the butterscotch or any ingredients for that matter. I have plenty. I really just want family XP from this and XP, because I do want to get to 40. I really want to try to get to 40 on my registry page, my rank, for this brilliant event, to maximize the number of scrolls that I can get. I'm pretty sure that it was 40 was the top number you can rank to, although I'm not sure. So if anyone is around and can confirm that, that would be awesome. Also, if you do want to just skip forward ahead, feel free to skip forward and watch the global challenge results. I'm gonna do that right after I finish this port key, but by all means, if you want to skip ahead just a few, you're welcome to do that. But wrapping that up, so I'm going to pretty much get to it right now. A ton of family XP. That's awesome. That's definitely what I was hoping for. And I got a couple more left for the event. I got one more Brilliant event port key going on, and then I'll be able to basically just reset all my port keys and see what is next. I don't know, we'll see if I end up filling up or if I do maybe one at a time, we'll see. But let's get to the results of the global challenge. All right, so the results are in for the global challenge, and there's some really great news. We were able to hit everything we needed to complete for all of the rewards for the global challenge, which is awesome. And there's some really good stuff in here actually, so let's get into it because we hit all of them. And let's actually start with the eggs, collecting all the eggs. There were rewards that we get if we collected the 4 different dragon eggs, enough of them. We had to actually get 1 million of them, and we did more than 1 million, which is awesome. So from the September 2nd, which is when the rewards start, all the way to September 9th is when the rewards end. So basically we get a week of all of this. So it's going on right now, so definitely get out there and participate, because you're probably seeing some of this happen already and you're wondering what it is, maybe you're not. But this is a recap of the global challenge. So the Chinese fireball egg, we get 25% increase of wizarding XP, which is awesome. That's really good. That's probably the one I was looking forward to the most. Then the next one is half the distance of port key distance. So it's awesome. I saw this happen to me today when I plugged in a port key. When I started walking a port key, it already gave me 50% of the distance I needed. It just like went straight there, which was great. Then the next one is half brewing time, which is really cool. So if you start brewing something, you're gonna get half, it's gonna take half the time. So that's really good. If you're trying to do a bunch of fortress battles and you wanna do a ton of potions, now's your chance because it takes half the time to do those. So stock up on any of the potions you want. Obviously the longer ones will be good, but you can bang out a ton of healing potions if you really want to. And the next one is twice as long for dark detectors, which is really great if you want to get out there and grind. You're trying to complete some of your registry items. That's what I would suggest using that particular reward for. Kind of hunkering down, put on a bunch of dark detectors in an area, and just go hard on trying to find as many severe and emergency threat levels as you possibly can. We are going to be able to have a Day of Dragons, which is on September 7th. And what that means is that we're going to unlock dragons in the entire world. Plus, we're going to get a second dragon because there are regional dragons. I'll get into what the regional ones are in just a minute. But we're going to have the regional dragon plus one additional depending on how much we collected in terms of eggs. So whatever egg we collected the most, we're going to see that dragon also appear in your region. So let's get into what the specific dragons are in the specific area. So the Peruvian Viper Tooth is in the Americas. So that includes Canada, Greenland, Iceland. I think Iceland's included in that. all of Mexico and South America. All of those are gonna get the Peruvian viper tooth, which is awesome, by the way. I love that one. And then the common Welsh dragon, which is the green one, it's the Welsh green. That's gonna be all of Africa, Madagascar, it's all of Europe. And then we're gonna have the Chinese fireball, which is basically Russia, India, Japan, China, all of those countries. And then the opali dragon is going to be exclusive to New Zealand and Australia and some of those islands out over there. So that is what we're going to be basically going to be looking at for the dragons, which should be a lot of fun. Really looking forward to that day. It's basically a community day. The Day of Dragons is basically the next community day. And I think Niantic is basically continuing to try different things out for community day. And they're using this awesome reward as a way to test out the next community day, which they're trying to figure out what makes most sense for community days, what brings people out. And they're basically trying to work that out to figure out what brings the community together. So if you have ideas on how to bring the community together, put them in the comments, tweet them out. Niantic listens. Niantic watches these videos. They read the comments. So definitely speak your mind. If you have an idea, put it in the comments. It's super important. So that is what the global challenge is all about. Definitely find a way to participate. It's going to be epic. The dragons are so cool, guys. You're going to love them. So I'm really excited for this particular, even though I already got a bunch of dragons, I'm excited to maybe get a couple more, see if maybe I can prestige my page 1 or 2 more times. That would be awesome. So we'll see how it ends up for the global challenge, but that is what it's all about. So definitely get out there and play. It's gonna be awesome. Get on your local Discord and find some people to play with and enjoy the dragons, guys. Before I let you go tonight, I want to talk to you guys about an idea that I want to start, and I want to talk to you guys about. So if you made it through the video, you're the exact type of person that I want to be talking to. So hold on before you finish this video. I want to talk to you guys about a group that I want to put together special for my challenge. I basically want the people who really watch my videos, are in my community, and I want to put a special group together where you guys can help me build a channel that's going to help build a community and help get information out there about Wizards Unite to everyone. And I want to be able to have a group that I can bounce feedback off of, get ideas from, and I want to put that together. So if you're interested in being a part of a really close knit group that helps me put out content and helps me with ideas and is just basically a community that's there for me to be able to help me deliver great content and create great content for other people watching, playing the game, playing Wizards Unite, and watching my channel, I would love that. I would love to put together a place where we can talk and we can chat more, specifically just us as a tight-knit group to help me produce content. So if you're interested in that, leave a comment in the description below. I'm thinking about either doing it on Discord or Facebook. So if you have a preference on where you would like the group to be located and you want to be part of the group, then let me know in the description or in a comment below, because I'd really like to put this together. And even if it starts small, even if it's like 2 people or 3 people, or if it starts off small, I'm totally good with that. I just want a group that I can really bounce ideas off of and talk to about what I'm going to be producing and what things I feature on my channel and stuff like that. I just want to be able to have a great group of people to talk to you about that stuff. So if you could let me know if you want to be a part of that group, that would be awesome. I'd really appreciate it, and it's gonna help make me be able to create great content for all of you going forward. And it'll be a really fun time, really cool. I think it'll be a great fun group. So if you're interested, like I said, drop a comment, and of course thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.